Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to KB Small Engine Repair. Today we're going to be talking about stickers, logos, and how to use them in your business. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing for new content. Hit that notification bell so you get all the new videos. So let's get into this. I've got a new package today. Just came in the mail. So I'm going to open this and you'll see it as I see it. So stick around. This is kind of a fun video. I got a new logo, as some of you may have seen, for my YouTube channel. And that's what these are for. And then we'll get into the business side of it. So let's jump right into this. If you guys don't know, let me try not to show my address. StickerMule. That's where I get all my, a lot of stuff for my business. StickerMule.com. They do a lot of stickers, obviously, but they do stickers, keychains, they do coasters, you know, to put your drinks on. They do a whole bunch of stuff. They do packaging, you know, these little bubbler packaging, tape, everything. So check them out. When you first go on their website, you'll see their prices may seem a little bit high relative to maybe other companies. They might be in the ballpark. I haven't really shopped around a lot. But if you sign up for their I don't know what it is. It's not a newsletter, but if you put your email in and sign up for their updates or whatever, they'll actually send out, I don't know if it's weekly. It used to be quite often, but since the pandemic, I think it slowed down a little bit. But they'll send you emails for specials. So actually, the day that I got my new logo, I received an email for these stickers, and super cheap. So, you know, regularly $69 or whatever. I got this package for $18, $19. So check them out, sign up for their thing. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I use them a lot, and so I'm sharing them with you. So sign up for them and you'll get their specials. So anyways, without further delay, let's open this up and see what I got. Geez, as I go dropping it. So small little package. I just ordered one little pack of 50 just to see what we got. So here's what their coasters are like. StickerMule, mule sauce. They sell mule sauce. It's a hot sauce. But that's what their coasters are like. You know, it's like probably a 3.5 by, 3.5 diameter, 3-inch diameter. I've actually bought some coasters for my business. They're cool little deals to have. And then, so that's kind of their logo, free sticker. And then here we go. So there is my prototype. Looks like that was probably the initial run with their tag on it or whatever. But let's pull them out of here. There's another free sticker. They always send you a bunch of free swag. But let's pull it out of here. And here is my stack of stickers. So as you may have seen, I got a new logo. Thank you to AJP Garden Machines. Hello, mate. One of my good buddies over in the UK there hooked me up with a cool, fresh new logo for my YouTube channel. So these are them. That's what it looks like. Had some stickers made up. So thank you, AJP. Over in the UK. If you haven't seen him, check his channel out. I'll put a link to his channel over in the description. But I thought that was super cool. Pretty cool little logo, fresh and clean. But got my favorite green on there, and pretty cool little logo there. So thanks, AJP, again. Now I got a fresh little stack of stickers. So. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Again, StickerMule printed these off for me. 3-inch stickers. Yeah, a lot to say about them. So, anyways, those are cool. I like those a lot. Like I said, you saw them as I saw them. Pretty cool little deals. So, anyways, stickers. How to use them in your business. I use these a lot, actually. Stickers are important for me. I put them on every piece of equipment that comes into my shop. They are kind of like a business card, but you can give a customer a business card, and a lot of them will keep them. A lot of them will go home and put them in a drawer and You know, the old timers, you know, they go home and maybe put them in a, what do you call them, Rolodex, maybe. Some of you old timers may be laughing at me. Hopefully I got that right, a Rolodex. And they may go home and put them, file them away. I actually have a business card, you know, little notebook thing, like a planner, but for business cards, just for networking and stuff. But, you know, customers, they take your business card, they go home, maybe throw it in a drawer and forget about it. Go through once a year and throw them out or whatever. But stickers, putting a sticker on a piece of equipment, you know, they see it every time they use their machine. They go out and mow and they see it. Now you want to be careful. You don't want to be, you know, I wouldn't put something like this on their equipment, you know, something super flashy and obnoxious. You don't want to put it on, you know, right on the, you know, don't want to put it on the center of their steering wheel per se. So you want to be professional. You want to be courteous as to where you place those. I have heard of some people, you know, complaining. Not any of my customers, just on Facebook forums and stuff like that. You know, people saying, "Oh, well, why would you put that on my piece of equipment without permission?" So be careful in that. But my stickers, these are the backs of my stickers. I'm not going to show you the front just because personal information on it, but these are the backs of my stickers. So just little, I want to say they're, what is that, 1.5 by 1.5, just little squares. You know, they're white with my logo. And I put them on, I always put them next to the machines, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? They're the machine stickers. So the model, you know, the model tag, or just so it kind of blends in, you know, on push mowers, I'll put it next to, like on the Toros on the back, you know, on the grass flap. Sometimes they'll have, you know, on the Troy belts on the grass flap, they'll have their, you know, the white sticker across the back on the top right. I'll put it right next to there. So it just kind of blends in, yet it's noticeable and they see it every time they change the bag. Or every time they're pushing around, they can look down and see it. That way, you know, your customers, next season, they pull it out. They go to pull the rope and the rope breaks. They look down and they're seeing my information, my logo, my phone number, whatever it may be. So even if they're not yearly customers, they're ones that don't believe in tuning it up every year. When something does break, my information is right there. They don't have to, they're not sitting in the driveway saying, now what was that guy's number? Let's Google, you know, small engine repair near me, and maybe I didn't come up this time, or, you know, whatever. My information is right there, so they don't have to go searching for it. Another thing on riding mowers, I'll typically put it either near or on the gas tank. So if it's under the hood, if your gas tank's under the hood, I'll put it right on the gas tank. If it's under the seat, you lift up the seat, I'll put it right there under the seat, right next to the gas cap. So just some things there to kind of help you out, keep your information and your logo on the forefront of people's mind. I think logo recognition, brand recognition is huge. So if that's always on people's minds, you kind of brand it, burn it into people's minds, then they're always remembering you. So if something does break, they do always remember you. Or if they do sell that machine, or whatever, then they do always come to you no matter what. So that's what I do. I put these little stickers on every machine that comes into my shop. And customers seem to appreciate that and enjoy it. You know, like I said, I still give business cards out with the invoice that I give, but customers always say, you know, I appreciate that. I remembered, or I got your number off that sticker you put on my machine. So it seemed to help get repeat business. You know, customers come back. I'll see a dirty machine and I'll see the number, you know, wiped off my sticker. And it's like, you know, hey, it worked. These aren't expensive. You know, I buy them in bulk. I wait for that sale on StickerMule to come up, and I'll buy 500 at a time. You know, the more you buy, obviously, the cheaper per sticker the price goes down. But it's worked out for me, and I'll continue doing it. You know, it's a pretty cheap expense. Again, if a customer does sell it, they sell it and send it to somebody else. You know, it's a prospect for a new customer. They see that sticker, they see my logo, they see my name. They may not have a small engine repair person, and they say, well, let's call this guy instead of Googling. You know, I get a lot of people that are in their driveway when something breaks, and they call me up, whether they're first-time customers or repeat customers. They're in their driveway and they say, hey, I just Googled you, or hey, I called you from your sticker. So if you can get in front of their face while they're in a crisis, that's the easiest way to secure the deal. So anyways, again, cool brand new stickers for my YouTube channel. I love these. They're awesome. And use stickers in your business. Oh, another thing on these, they're kind of a vinyl sticker. So you may say, well, they'll rub off the machine. These are vinyl stickers. They're oil proof, UV proof, and I mean, they last a long time. I've had machines come back that are, you know, a couple years old, and the stickers are still strong. So these particular stickers that I got from StickerMule are very good. So if you do get stickers, make sure to pick out some that are decent, that will last a while. Anyways, this is getting along now, so I appreciate you guys checking in, watching this with me. But consider subscribing. Hit that like button for me. It helps me out. I appreciate you guys subscribing, tuning in for more videos. I appreciate all the support I'm getting. I'll keep doing these as long as I am helping you guys out. So I appreciate all that support. And as always, make a choice to have a great day. Thanks for watching.